Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The fans here in Philadelphia ready to cheer on their 76ers in this interconference matchup. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And here's Harden.
Who's watching it?
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Shakes him. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here he goes. Outside for Davis. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Embiid with the steal. Harden with it. He's picked up by James. Harden looking it over. He takes it in. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Schroeder. Los Angeles with another miss.
And when you think about veteran guard Dennis Schroeder, still such a shifty, unpredictable player.
Yeah, he really is because of the way he can change gears and play at different speeds. Very impressive. At his best when he's putting blinding speed to use. He doesn't always unleash it, but when he does, it's very effective.
Now, here is Harden after LeBron James's miss. And Harden with the stuff.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's Davis. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
It's Harden with the drive. Harden draws the double. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Harris inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Harden draws the double. Here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Harden. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
To the middle. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your
The Lakers on D. 11-point game. Embiid, no good. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Shot clock at 5. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Banked in off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
To the inside. James. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
The 3. Maxey, no good. Lakers trail by 10. Left side, Walker. Inside. And Davis throws it down.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
To Embiid.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Pass to Embiid. Puts the move on. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
And it's James missing.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for Joel Embiid.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's James missing. The 76ers leading by 12. Embiid wide open. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. His work on the glass.
The Lakers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Here's Russell. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now, here's Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot is good. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. They get it back. Pass to Reed.
Austin Reed.
That one falls.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's Embiid. Covered by Bamba. Nice break. The Lakers. Beasley with a clean look. It's good from long range.
This is how confident Beasley is. What a quick trigger finger off the catch for that jumper.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Well, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
And the Lakers call time here.
Here they come. Touchdown across their 76ers PNT.
So it's the Lakers now. Down by 15. Russell inside. Off target at the rim. Outside Maxey. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harden can't hit. And Beasley has the ball here for the Lakers. Russell with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Bamba. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bamba's got his first points in this one.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Maxey in the corner. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
He will not settle for a long jumper if he can get points inside. Harden will take any opening he can get. He exploits what the defense provides.
There's Russell with the three. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And there aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
The 76ers leading by 12. Harden. Harden with the stuff.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Fires the three. A new 14 for the 76ers. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
And the Lakers with some changes. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one, Kevin. I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Harden outside. It's to Dedmon. Harden outside. From deep three-point range. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Nice shot by James.
Boy, that's just a strong play by LeBron, winning the rebound and sending it right back up.
Nice shot by Harden. Wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Here's Harden. 21 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game. The way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lakers trail by 13.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Harden draws the double. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that one is good by Beasley. Clark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year one of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during his time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Nobody near Schroeder. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits. Harden with it. He's got 23. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Embiid. For Davis. Embiid, no good. Lakers trailed by 12. The drive by James. Here's Vanderbilt. And he banks in the layup. Vanderbilt's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Embiid. And Davis pulls it down. And here is Los Angeles now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. The 76ers leading by 10. Now Milton. Wide open look. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so here is Philadelphia. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He said